have you ever seen the Beatles videos and songs made from artificial intelligence?
Yes, I have. Some of them are really interesting.
Some of them are abominations.
I mean, yeah, you are not wrong there.
Yeah.
The sheer volume of just digital garbage flooding the internet right now is pretty staggering.
The moon is high, high above the sky. I see your shadow passing by. I'm a lonesome king in a world of glass, waiting for the girl to pass. Oh, midnight echoes. There is no one compares with you.
So, pivoting from giving away free books, let's talk about how artificial intelligence is just completely blurring the lines of musical history. Like handing out alternate realities for free to anyone with an internet connection.
Yeah, and the absolute ground zero for this, like the ultimate test case, is the Beatles. It is so weird.
It is. Like, if you go online right now, you can find this sequence of images that perfectly captures this whole era. I want you to picture this sequence, okay? It starts with this colorful, hand-drawn storefront for a project called Day Limbs Presents Smile AI.
Right, and then you instantly jump to this room labeled Liverpool, 1965. It's got a desk scattered with papers and an acoustic guitar just leaning in the back.
Yeah, and then old black and white photos of the band strewn on a table next to a black coffee cup.
Followed by a slightly rundown barbershop with a striped pole and these desperate sell it signs in the windows.
Exactly. Then you get this tight close-up of hands playing an acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
And sure, we don't see Paul's famous Huffner visual immediately evokes their classic sound.
Totally. And then you see a sheet of handwritten lyrics for In My Life, with very specific numbered items. Number 1 is, there are places I remember, and number 2 is, but of all these friends and lovers, exactly in that order.
Which is wild. And it keeps going. Hands playing a piano labeled Rubber Soul, another acoustic guitar, a window showing industrial shipyard cranes.
And finally, more vintage photos of a young John and Paul. When you look at all that surreal imagery, you're looking at the end of scarcity.
Right, because unreleased Beatles tapes used to be rare. You know, like the vault was finite. But now that scarcity is completely gone. We're just generating history on demand.
And that leads to these clickbait fakes everywhere. You search for a lost song and get hit with stuff like a newly discovered 1967 Abbey Road outtake.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen the fake video, Where Have You Been All My Life?
Yes. It uses completely unrelated samples. And the AI hallucinated cover image, the drummer literally looks like Ringo Starr and Pete Best had a baby.
I know. It's so unsettling.
I never knew the years that I was wasting, but now I know that I was waiting.
But okay, we have to contrast those weird fakes with the real thing,
right,
like the 2023 release of Now and Then.
Right, the authentic use of the tech. That track was built from an actual cassette John Lennon recorded at his Dakota apartment.
Which they tried to use in the 1990s anthology sessions, right?
Yeah.
But George Harrison hated the muddy sound.
Yeah, he absolutely hated it. So it was shelved for almost 30 years. But then they finally isolated the vocals, and it won the 2025 Grammy for Best Rock Performance,
beating Pearl Jam and Green Day. And the band vigorously defended the process. Paul McCartney said, and I quote, "Nothing has been artificially or synthetically created."
And Ringo Starr said it's the closest they'll come to having John back in the room. Plus, Sean Ono Lennon gave it his official endorsement.
Okay, but let me push back on this for a second. Even with the family's blessing, does giving a Grammy to an AI-assisted track validate the technology in a way that just opens Pandora's box for less ethical creators?
Right.
Like, does awarding Now and Then give a massive green light to just run wild with legacy artists?
Oh, that is the ultimate question. Because the public can't always tell the difference between recovering audio and faking it. Look at the YouTuber Day Limbs.
Right, the guy who made those viral Beatles reunion tracks.
Yeah, he added an AI Lennon harmony to Paul's 2013 song New, and put an AI McCartney lead vocal on John's posthumous Grow Old With Me.
And even if he intended them as tributes, algorithms strip away all that context in those disclaimers, so you just hear it on your feed and get completely confused.
Exactly. It prompted a massive corporate crackdown. Universal Music Group pressured YouTube to delete those Beatles tracks.
Though somehow Dalem's Beach Boys project that Smile AI thing from the first image, survive the purge. But they go after the Beatles because they're the ultimate test case.
Well, yeah, they have the most valuable catalog in history. And with 2 members gone, any new material can only be reconstructed from old tapes or completely fabricated.
And speaking of fabricated, the YouTube Wild West is full of amateur AI videos. Like that In My Life AI invention with the mix of sweet but also kind of cringeworthy Imagine 1960s footage.
Or that completely bizarre You Won't See Me mashup. It's an imaginary girl group that sounds like a high-speed collision of K-pop and Merseyside vibes.
And the craziest part about the economics here, new creator making that fake video makes nothing.
Nope, YouTube and UMG just split the ad revenue. It's a weird system, so how do you actually spot the fake?
I mean, legitimate archival releases have a paper trail, right? Like
Yeah.
named source tapes and band member involvement.
While the fakes just rely on vague claims like recently discovered tape. But the really tricky part is the good fakes.
Like that highly convincing, slow-tempo reimagining of Please, Please Me.
Come on, 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 please.
Exactly. And McCartney is super frustrated by those because they confuse casual listeners about what the band actually intended as their definitive statement.
Right, it rewrites their artistic legacy. But then there's the actual legal hammer for deception at scale, like Michael Smith getting indicted for a $10 million streaming fraud.
Oh yeah, using automated software to pump out hundreds of thousands of AI songs. And Sony demanding the removal of 135,000 fake tracks impersonating real artists.
So the gap between real and fake is narrowing terrifyingly fast. The tools Peter Jackson's team used to authentically isolate John's voice are close cousins to the tools generating those fakes.
Same technology tree, just completely different human intent, recovery versus unearned invention.
Which leaves you with this pretty wild concept to ponder. If technology advances to the point where an AI perfectly mimics a legendary artist's musical style, their emotional delivery, and even their beautiful human flaws, will future generations even care if the original artist was in the room?
I'm standing by the iron gate. Iron gate. I'm wondering if it's far too late. Far too late. You've got the key, but you won't let me in. Let him in. Let him in. Break the chain and set me free. Set him free. You're the ghost I'll never be. Never be. Locked inside this hollow heart. Hollow heart. Tearing every world apart. Break the chain and set me free. Set him free. You're the ghost I'll never be. Never be. Locked inside this hollow heart. Hollow heart. Tearing every world apart. Yeah, yeah. The clock is spinning in reverse. In reverse. I'm living through.
Hey, by the way, everyone, we've collected some of our favorite Beatles treasures on our Amazon storefront.
Yes, it's a great way to support this channel and to get a good deal on some Beatles merch. The link is in the video description and the first comment.
Right. And if you've got a browser handy, you can just to BeatlesRewindBook.com, and that will get you to our Amazon store.